Good morning, I'm Clinton Griffiths. As grain prices continue to sink, input prices remain high. And that has many farmers cutting back on things, with fertilizer at the top of the list. Ag Day's Michelle Rook joins me. Michelle, what does this all mean for the fertilizer market?
While fertilizer prices are off of their record highs, some products have started to push up in price and may continue that trend through fall. It's largely a function of lower production from some of the main global exporters. So farmers now have to make the decision if they should wait until spring to make fertilizer purchases or make cuts in their program. Farmers are facing higher prices for some fertilizer products for fall, just as they're being hit by some of the tightest crop margins ever. Experts say potash prices are stable, but some phosphate products, like commonly used MAP, has shot up as much as $70 a ton and is at a premium over DAP.
Price of MAP 1152, which is what a lot of farmers across the Midwest use, that price has skyrocketed. It's up probably 50, 60, $70 a ton and created an intense separation issue between the two. MAP is usually a typical $20 a ton premium over DAP. Today, closer to $100, and that's all because we've cut off a lot of these world importers.
He says Chinese exports are down, Brazilian production remains offline, and European fertilizer production is down 25% due to high natural gas prices. So some nitrogen products have also seen price appreciation.
Nitrogen, we've seen anhydrous go up since we got the summer fill values. UAN has been holding relatively steady. Urea, actually that's been holding steady, but enough supply problems. We're worried we could see a little bit more upside. We could see that price up $25, $50 a ton if the right scenarios play out.
He's referring to an escalation of Middle East tensions. So Linville thinks phosphate prices could be even higher in the spring, depending on demand, as farmers are already cutting back for fall.
When you look at the DAP and MAP price versus where, let's say, corn is, some of the worst values that we've seen, the ratio between those two products, going back to 2018.
Agronomists confirm many growers are cutting their fertilizer programs for 2025, but instead of slashing across the board, they advise taking a strategic approach to preserve yield.
So what fields can we pull that fertility back without a negative impact on our overall yields, and what fields do we probably need to leave the fertility there. And once you do that, you may see that I can, instead of cutting $15 across the board, it may be more economical to cut $30 on one field and nothing on another because you don't have the fertility there to give up.
Ferry adds cutting fertilizer rates on portions of fields rather than whole fields based on soil tests will provide more bang for the buck. I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.
All right, thanks, Michelle. The continued belt tightening on the farm also continuing to impact farm equipment sales right now. The Association of Equipment Manufacturers has just released its latest flash report, which continues to show significant sales declines. Now, it shows that in the first 7 months of the year, sales of 40 and under horsepower tractors were down more than 14%. They're down more than 8% for under 100 horsepower and down more than 6% for 100 plus horsepower tractors. Now, four-wheel drive units, they appear to be a bright spot, up 5.2%, while the sales of combines, they're down 17.6% so far this year. Market watchers say the issue continues to be lower crop prices and higher interest rates. There's also an oversupply of unsold tractors and combines, leading to price cuts and incentives to move that unsold inventory.